Yo, it's your boy Art Junkie, straight from the gutter. You heard me? Hey, we on one today.
You heard. It's
You
your
know what I'm
boy,
saying?
3 God. Feel me.
What's cracking, everybody?
So can I,
It's your boy,
yo,
Reno, and I'm
can I
back
say
with
something?
Easy.
Put that Optimus Prime
Life.
reverberator
Since you the editor and shit, right?
For sure.
When Dell is pointing at the camera, can you put a disclaimer under that shit? Like, y'all move back. You wearing glasses, take them shits off, put on safety glasses.
Warning.
Warning.
Yeah, warning.
Damn, bro.
Cover your head, because it's coming.
Wheezy, live.
Damn.
Damn.
Nowhere. Boom!
He's gonna put something right here. Hey, I'm the editor, man. That shit
Yo.
must be fire.
You move so slow, but the effect was so loud.
Nigga moved this
Yeah.
iPhone slow-mo.
iPhone 13.
Nah, but
Unreleased.
nah.
Welcome back to another episode.
Yes.
We back.
Of the Shoot the Shit podcast with dumb ass.
Donkey shit.
Did you just say
Dumb ass
donkey shit?
Donkey shit.
I don't know, man. So hey, man, let's just get back to
What?
let's get back to business. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about today, fellas?
So,
Look, he about to pull something up on
I
Instagram.
am.
Right?
I am.
We got
Dead
comments,
ass.
bro.
thought
There's a
of the
lot
day.
of comments.
Dead ass. Because I had posted something yesterday, and someone responded, was like, nobody ready for that conversation. A man could literally be depressed for months, and the only thing people will notice about him is how easily he gets irritated.
I did see that post, and that had me thinking, I'd say probably a year after I had gotten married, it was a year, maybe 2 years after I got married. My ex-wife at the time came to me and was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "You're always mad."
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And that makes me think, damn, was I depressed?
could have been.
And that also, because I've never done therapy, you know what I'm saying? I've never had, I ain't gonna front, yo. I was thinking about this the other day. I feel like this is my therapy where I get to come in
said
Yeah.
that,
and kick it with y'all. And I've spoken to y'all about some shit that I don't talk about, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Especially me and you had a conversation off camera.
Yeah.
Light skin shit, but
Yeah, you know, bonding type shit. No, ain't no scissors, my nigga.
Hey, that's a lot of.
No, that's why I had to check real quick. But that looked like an orgy full of scissoring.
Oh.
Dang, what you on today?
You see that shit? Y'all should have gave him lotion too, cause
Getting some space.
those is friction. You didn't hear his hands? I'm just saying, like that was a lot of scissoring. Scissoring, like, nah, I feel you though. I've been depressed, and I think it was me being mad as well.
I don't mean. Did you say oppressed or depressed?
Depressed.
Oh,
Hey, we
Been
oppressed.
it
every
sounded
day.
oppressed, right?
Hey, edit that part in. I don't know. It might be, just being. They think you're angry, but you're really depressed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can see
And us
that.
as black men, we need to go to therapy.
Yeah.
And I come every Saturday. I appreciate y'all.
Pause.
Before I come to the
What y'all doing today, man?
Oh no, there's gonna be a lot of pause in the day. Look how easy looking.
No, I get-
Do y'all do?
I forgot it was here.
When I say y'all, I'm talking like the younger generation, your generation. Is that something y'all do on a regular or talk about on a regular? Is mental health type shit? Y'all do therapy?
They don't care about that shit right now.
Word?
Most like until you really get past that age of 18 and then you start like knowing that damn I'm really finna move out, then it's like alright, I gotta change my mindset. But until then, bro, like
Niggas just worried about.
niggas just outside, bro.
So you're not worried about like any of the trauma?
Also, disclaimer, that's excluding me, by the way. Specifically.
He said, "I'm not one of them niggas."
Yeah, that's why I'm here. You know, 'cause that's why I'm here on the.
That
is true.
That's
You know
good,
what?
Though.
The average nigga he's blazing right now as we speak, like
Facts.
just blazing doing nothing.
Facts. And
You
he's
feel
here.
me? Yeah, so
And
like
damn. Okay.
Damn, he on the next
Hey,
episode.
he's stuck, y'all.
Damn,
Trying to tell y'all, get y'all shit together.
No,
he
facts.
told y'all
Look,
the
with the fat
most
donkey
subtle
shit.
way possible.
There you go with that donkey shit again.
That nigga be flexing his bills.
Hey man, yeah, like mental health, it ain't brought up till like niggas get to move it out and shit.
Why you think that is though?
Cause it's more independent. Like you know that you can't really rely on as much people as you can. Like coming up.
Shit about to be real.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the youth actively ignores all the shit that they know that they should be taken care of.
Yeah,
but they're like,
like-
I'll wait till I'm out, until I'm 18 to worry about therapy and all this other dumb shit.
Too late.
So like most guys like my age or boys, you could say, like will kind of go and look for like maybe a short-term relationship to keep their mental state away from it exposing itself. You know, like just talking about it, letting it out.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, shorty, you know what I'm saying? After the game, woody woo.
Yeah, confide in the shorty so you ain't...
Shit like that. Like that's what the average, you know what I'm saying? With a car, you don't got shit better to do.
But that can hurt them as well too. That could lead to a
Babies.
lot of depression, babies, all that shit. Like a negative.
Exactly, bro.
Holding it in.
Yeah.
That's why, like, when I talk to women or whatever, I take one at a time. I don't like having like hella, cause when you do that, you have multiple at once. You get caught up one time, that's a double setback.
So you dealing with older women?
No. I'm saying like.
Stop trying to get this man caught up.
I'm just saying.
That's also, you have to look at it as you don't want to be spreading yourself out that much, because the more people you entertain, that's the more soul ties you're creating. That's the more...
And that's the more distraction you
man,
have
you
as
spreading
well,
that shit
'cause,
like that.
every day you wake up, you can only tell so much people good morning.
Exactly.
Ooh, bars.
Only
That
tell
was
so
a bar.
That was a bar. So who you telling good morning?
much. STS and the wifey, that's it.
He said the right shit, the political answer, because he's about to get his ass busted on here. Pause. He's about to get these hands.
We have to put a pause timer up on the fucking.
Hey, if you're drinking right now, continue to drink, because it's about to be another pause word. Oh,
Shout
damn,
out
I
wife
just said-
on GTA 6, love you girl, but anyway.
GTA 6 out?
Nah, hell nah, I wouldn't be here.
He got a beta.
He is an NPC.
Nah, I got a crib already. I pre-ordered it. GTA 6, pay extra, bro.
Man, shut your ass up.
You know which is
I'm
weird?
gonna talk about that every pod, bro.
We're gonna jump back to that. Why don't people actually invest in digital realty? Because they opened that up.
What do you mean, like stocks for?
No, like you can actually own buildings inside GTA 6 or other video games where you can own shit, and it's actually kind of like...
Some real life.
Yeah.
That shit is expensive. It
Wait,
takes
they
like
did that
time.
shit?
Yeah, bro. Like, there was this one program that I was trying to get other people into because they were artists, like rappers. It's a game in-home banking game. I'm not gonna give too much detail about it because I'm not doing all that shit. But they opened up the platform. It was like, hey, if you want to enter into getting a chance to have digital realty, have your artwork displayed on billboards within the game, hit us up.
That's kind of dope.
That is.
I sent that information. They didn't even jump on it.
Nigga, they thought you was a spam caller.
Nah, bro, they were supposed to be my boys.
It wasn't, yeah.
Maybe because it's, you know how when shit is a new platform, motherfuckers are,
Kind of skeptical and
yeah,
shit.
you know what I mean?
But if
it's
that's how
another-
everything grows.
It's another brother telling you that shit. And it's always niggas like, he lying.
Or the quick.
I don't
come
see
up.
him doing it though, but like, man.
All you gotta do, you gotta like get them with a catch, like with outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you got.
Oh, I did.
You did.
But-
I present everything because if I'm with a team and I see opportunity for said team, I'm like, hey, this is the move that I think we should make. Y'all the artists,
But it's
send the
always
music.
there's always them
I
niggas out there
I
that
gave y'all the information.
there's always them niggas out there that gotta see somebody coming up first to actually see if it's working. Then they be like, man,
But then they miss it at that point. They're too
'cause
late.
yeah.
A lot
But
of
that's
shit
how we
happens.
are though. That's how we are though. I
Like-
ain't gonna lie. That's how we are.
Yeah.
But I only brought that up because he said something about GTA 6. But back to
That shit
the real
might
shit.
get
at hand.
delayed again.
Yes, of course it is.
No, yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
for him saying that shit.
I know depression for men isn't even looked at the way it should be, because like you said, you was upset. You don't know if you were depressed or not, but if you actually sit there and do the work to look at it, which I know y'all have because y'all are here, y'all know, looking back, damn, I think I was depressed then.
I didn't want to come today.
You didn't?
Nah, Lori told me to get my ass up and get your. You better get there. Like, I'm joking.
No, I mean,
You know I'm gonna be here.
no, seriously, like that can be a real thing. Like, you know, you waking up in the morning, it's like, fuck, you know, I don't want to do this, but I know I need to do this.
Yeah.
Because this is something that's gonna get me out of this depression. This is something that's gonna put me on a better path. You know, not everything that we do, we want to do. We have to do it.
I never even thought about therapy growing up or even as an adult because I personally was afraid of how people would view me. Oh, you need to go to a therapist? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I guess that's more of a self-conscious thing.
That's because in the black community, they made it demonized. Oh, you going to a therapist? You crazy? You're weird. Anything that was meant to help,
Right, yeah.
they
facts.
demonized it.
Yeah. So have y'all done
I have done therapy. I have done
I've been
therapy.
to a couple sessions.
Does it help?
It depends. You want to talk about your experience first?
So y'all don't have to give up the details of why y'all
No,
was there
I'm
or
gonna just
whatever.
give you like the outcome that I had. It was basically did a couple sessions, and it's almost like I always said it. Why am I gonna go somewhere and they're getting paid for it and they're just?
Yeah.
It's not like they're really going through what I'm going through.
Right.
They're getting paid for what they're doing. They're just sitting there writing down shit, and boom. Where I could be here talking to y'all and it's more authentic. You feel me?
Right.
So I came out of there learning a couple things, but it's like we should all at least try to do it once in our lifetime. But I think if you got a strong family, a brotherhood, a family, like, you know, a wife, you know, all that shit around you, then that'll help you as well. Because in my relationship with my wife, I didn't want to talk about a lot of things.
Yeah.
And it almost felt like I wasn't all there. At a point I felt embarrassed because it's like, man, we men, why do we need to talk about shit?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like, we supposed to be this strong ass nigga and da-da-da, and if you soft, then you get looked at in a different way.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I put all that shit to the side or behind me and actually just sat down and spoke, it felt better. Cause I always be like, if I speak, it's not, she ain't gonna be listening to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause
Because she's getting paid.
no, I'm talking about my wife.
Oh, my bad.
She ain't gonna listen to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
it's always about their feelings and not mine. So that's
Yeah.
how I felt. But when I put that pride shit to the side, it was like, all right, I felt different. I could speak, but you know, we still have that border or whatever
Yeah.
to a certain extent. But you know, sometimes you just gotta work your way around that shit.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I was depressed. After my dad passed away, I was depressed. I was in a dark place.
Yeah.
And I always blamed other people for the shit that I was doing.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah.
Is that what pushed you to therapy when your dad passed?
no.
Oh, you went to
therapy was
therapy.
later on
Oh, okay.
when me and her was going through
Gotcha.
a lot of shit.
Gotcha.
But you know, when you get somebody be like, go to therapy. The fuck I need to go to therapy for? That shit ain't gonna help. No, actually, no. I've been in therapy a couple times with me and her and me by myself from a lot of shit that I was going through. But I was at a dark place. Like, I wanted to kill myself after my dad died. Went in the closet, closed the door. Like, was about to slice my wrist and shit.
Damn.
Like, I was on the verge of just pigs.
Yeah, that's
Like, but now,
and I mean, thankfully you did have somebody at home that noticed like, hey, you might need to get some help.
yeah, and I don't know if I should say this or not. I don't know how she feel about it, but I'm real transparent with it. When her mom passed away, I the shit that I went through with my dad passing away, I could, like, it was in a different way. Like, okay, she's going through this shit. Let me.
So you were on the outside looking in.
Yeah,
this time.
so it was like, let me, basically be positive in the situation, not negative. You feel me? So I could relay to what she's going through, what I went through, and I didn't want to, have her go into that dark place that I was in. Because I was real close with my parents, and it was different with her side and with my side. But still, that's your parent. So I didn't want her to go down that dark hole that I went through.
Yeah, and that's dope that you were there.
So, but you can't tell people how to feel. They're gonna feel how they're gonna feel. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. Sometimes you just gotta give that person space. But and everybody, when that you was there when that call came, when I was like, damn, what should I do? At this point, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about work.
Yeah.
We was in Richmond, I think, that time when she called me and said.
Was it Richmond?
I think we were in Richmond, the Wood House, the
It
log
was
house.
that house?
Yeah, we were in Richmond. I was like, you know what? If I gotta leave, y'all motherfuckers gonna be in a box truck.
Nah,
Y'all gonna
facts.
be like Mexican. Yeah, I gotta go. But yeah, I used to blame people for my depression.
Yeah.
But you don't notice. I don't really know the signs of. That's something like we got to do research on too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rambling and shit.
What do you think helped you pull you out of that depression? Having a teammate with you and able to vent to your wife?
Mainly my wife.
Somebody that's close to you that you could speak to in confidence and not worry about.
Well, even when she was pulling me out that hole, I was trying to dig myself back in. Because I was out there doing shit that I wasn't supposed to be doing, thinking it was gonna make me feel better.
Right.
But it's hurting her as well.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it was going on for a while. And like I told you, like I said on the pod before, it took me a while to realize, like, she's been down for me, and every time I did something, I'm like, oh, she gonna stick around, because she's done it before.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it became that last time where it was like, you really do this shit again, I'm out.
Yeah.
And when we had that conversation and I looked in her eyes, I was like, damn, like,
She's serious.
she ain't never had that look in her eyes before. And it might sound like I'm just being truthful, because that's all I could do is, like, looking in her eyes before, I'm like, she gonna be here. But that last time, I said, damn. And then she hit me with, nigga, I'm gonna take your pension, I'm gonna take your damn house, and you gonna be sleeping in your damn car. But, and I can only be real. Like, I've been, we said it before, a fuckboy.
Yeah. We did have an episode.
Like, yeah, we had that episode. I've been to jail. Motherfucker, she's selling a TV to get me out, to help me pay child support for a child that's not even hers. Put it that way. Like, you ain't gonna get a lot of women that do that.
Exactly.
And I'm out here in these streets still fucking up and shit.
Right.
I was in jail for 30 days. But still, I was in that bitch. And little old me, I got hands and shit, but just a day is a long ass day in jail, but she's like, man, I'm gonna sell a TV so you can get out. You gotta do these 30 days, but if I don't pay this or that, you're gonna be in there for the whole 6 months.
Yeah.
So when she's selling the TV and doing all this shit, and she got this new hairdo, and I'm like, oh shit. When I get out, it's gonna be some boombox time and all that shit. But nah, she been by my side.
So, to attribute to you helping yourself get out of depression, the first thing was self-awareness, recognizing that you were in that state. And then another big key factor was having someone that you can confide in and talk to and not worry about repercussions and stuff like that. So y'all need to be
we
really
gotta speak
find
up
somebody that
too,
you can
man.
talk to, but become self-aware.
You want to know what I learned too? And it's not like when you have an argument and y'all are disagreeing on shit, we as men don't like to say what's wrong with us to our other half.
Right.
We'll listen to them, but we'll listen to ourselves speak, but we're not really telling them what's wrong with us.
Yeah.
Like, we're always apologizing for what we did to them, but we're not really apologizing to ourselves in the aspect of, well, I made you feel like this, but I feel like this as well.
Yeah.
And I never did that before until, like, about 3-4 years ago. Like, I started, when something was wrong with her, I would always hold everything inside and be like, I'll talk later. We'll talk later. Give me my space.
Yeah.
And I learned to be like, you know what? This is how I feel. And maybe the reason why I feel like this is I'm still hurting you at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. So you're not fully healed.
yeah. So I'm not fully healed at this point, but I'm on a different path of where I can actually sit down now and talk to her about shit. And we talked about this on previous pods. But
So you are still actively trying to heal and find
yeah,
ways to
because
heal.
I still be fucking up, like, not in the streets, but I be
No,
still
yeah.
getting on. I'm gonna get on her nerves regardless. And I told her that for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
And I be doing the shit on purpose. Like, I just doing it. Like, cause I'm at this space where I'd rather it's me getting on your nerve than some other nigga. Cause I told her, you can take my pension and everything, but ain't
still
no
gonna
other
be
nigga
knocking on
gonna
the
be
door.
ain't no other
He
nigga
gonna be on
gonna
the
be in
stoop,
my house.
Poking his head through the door.
Yo, I told her if I die before her, ain't no other nigga.
You haunting the crib?
Oh, hell yeah. Why the doors open? Yep, but nah. But,
Hey,
yeah.
Weezy, when you was in school, because you just recently graduated, correct? When
Shout out to that.
did y'all have any kind of tools for mental health? Do they offer that in school these days?
No.
They
I
actually
mean, we
do.
got like
Taking their
we
phone
got
away?
counseling, bro. Like my counselor, man.
Okay.
My counselor, man. Yeah, hell yeah, man. My counselor.
But I mean,
she's
do
a
they
great-
actively say, like, make it a topic of mental health? Y'all need to check in and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or do they just
like
say, hey,
on the
if you got a
morning
problem, talk to your
news,
counselor?
like on the morning news and the end of the day announcement every day, like once or like it'll be every other day. It'll be like, you can check your counselors on yada 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 to talk about after high school.
Yeah.
To talk about like it'll be a list. It'll
Yeah.
be like a graphic, and that's how my school did it. But my counselor specifically, if I had her, I probably wouldn't have graduated the way I did.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout outs. But I wanted to say something on that. Because you saying that it's a graphic and they're doing it every other day. Like, if they weren't doing that, were the guidance counselors still reaching out?
Yeah.
Like, just by themselves.
At so like every school meeting or like in the auditorium, you know what I'm saying, all of the students in the school get together, it'll be the same thing. Their counselors will be like setting at different areas in the auditorium, and then after you have to go to your counselor.
Because I know when I was in school, my guidance counselor was like looking out for people, like helping, like, this is what you need to graduate. You need
Right.
any help,
And
blah, blah, blah.
now, yeah.
But there's some counselors that just sit at their desk
Yep.
and don't do shit.
Right.
Yep.
And
You know what I'm saying?
depends, cause like honestly, we have like 8 counselors, bro. It depends, cause it's about
But
2
still,
of them
that that shouldn't be an excuse though. Even
Yeah, 'cause
if you
they
got
have a
800
counselor
students and you got
per
8, yeah,
grade
like,
level, right?
I thought it
It's,
was per,
it's like,
goes by your last
letter,
name or some shit
yeah,
like that.
it's-
Okay.
yeah.
But still, man, you know what you signed up for. That can't be no excuse though.
Yeah.
Because if I got 300 kids on my list, I'm gonna try to reach out to all 300
Right.
kids. You feel me? Like, because out of those 3, 10 of them might need help.
The
know
way
what
it
I'm
works
saying?
now, they're made or they're I guess instructed. I'm pretty sure to only reach out
Nah,
to like people who grades is failing.
nah,
'Cause, like,
that's nah.
bro, if your grades is good, you probably won't talk to your counselor. I'm
But
be
still,
honest.
those man, look, I made
those are some
I
fucked up
made
people
good
too.
grades. I made good grades in school, but I still needed help on the other
Yeah,
aspect of
exactly.
life.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, it was probably the way it was presented to you. Like at my school, I guess it was probably presented more back then than it is now. 100%.
I was just wondering, man, because
I don't
like I
know.
feel like I always look at my life in retrospect. If I think maybe if I would have had some tools when I was in high school
Yeah.
to deal with the bullshit that I had went through, I might be a different person today.
Mainly
So I
on
feel
the
like
financial side and shit.
Oh, I thought you
like,
was gonna say some slick shit.
oh nah, nigga, we talk
Yeah,
about
but
some
yo,
shit today.
financial education, that wasn't even a thing.
I don't.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
they do that in school now?
I mean,
Like
I took
teaching finances.
I took a
Elective?
elective about money management, something with businesses, and they kind of explain like how to hold investments
Yeah, see,
and
I
not
none of
like
that.
mess
Yeah,
it
that
up once
shit.
you start it.
Yeah. They didn't
Type
teach
shit.
none of that shit in school.
And I made it clear too. I ain't gonna lie, and I like how I go to class. I don't know, this sounds weird, but like when I sat down in that class, I told my teacher, I'm like, I want to learn this out of this class. That's why I took it. And I was like, if you're not gonna teach me that, I'm gonna switch my class.
That's some real shit.
Yeah.
That's why he's here.
But he's giving a political answer again because what he said was, "I'm gonna make more money than you, so it don't even matter."
Fat
Yeah.
donkey on that ass.
Yeah, what you say you made about 2 G's or some shit like that?
Trying to
Man, I'm
Christopher
gonna make more
Wallace
money
his
than
ass.
you. But you know, you get some of them teachers that be like, they just there to get a check. They don't
You feel
really
me?
Yeah.
care about the students.
Yeah.
Cause I used to have a teacher that used to just talk about fucking food all day and steakums and all this shit and like, bro, nobody
Bitch,
want to
this
hear.
history class.
And it was a history class.
I'm the wrong one to be giving fucking any kind of relationship advice because being divorced, you know what I'm saying, and been single for so long, but having a partner that you can be a 100% unhinged and be yourself and say anything, and you know that they're not going to look at you negative. They're going to help lift you up and build with you.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find people like that.
Nigga, this is
man.
my second marriage. Like, this is my second marriage, nigga. And I could be the wrong nigga to be giving advice to, but I can only give I can only tell you about my experiences.
Right, yeah.
And some people can grow from that, and some people look at me like this. And it's gonna be women that look at this shit and be like, why is she still around?
Yeah.
And they be them single motherfuckers that be trying to get, they be them single
And that's
motherfuckers
what
that
I'm
be
saying.
trying to give advice
Yeah.
to people that's in relationships and they ain't not even
Right.
in their own relationship.
And that's how I feel. Like,
No, I'm not saying. I'm
But
just saying.
But you've
like,
been in.
yeah,
you've been
but
married. You have a kid.
Right.
You know, you've been through a lot of aspects in
yeah.
life, and you're not one of those people who are bashing relationships or saying, "Oh, you need to be single," or
Yeah.
"Oh, you need to be in a relationship."
Why you messing with him?
You're one of those people who are like, you know,
Yeah.
let's enjoy life together.
Yes.
Let's build.
Yes.
Let's grow.
Yes.
Let's. And that's rare to find as well. So hell, you might find your person.
Yeah, shit
Right.
ain't gonna work out. Like, you know, we go through experiences, man. Like, you take what you take out of that experience and shit.
That's
Facts.
yeah. But marriage is you gotta. It's a team. It's a membership. You know what I'm saying? You gotta participate on both ends and
Oh,
give.
damn
on
right.
both ends, you know?
we really live in that till death do us part.
Yeah.
We really live in that shit. Cause when I saw that fire in her eyes the last time, like, your shirt, I said, she really gonna leave me. And what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, and I don't want to say this, but it's almost like if she was to pass away before me. And I always joke about this because I'm like, the only thing she gonna leave me with is the fucking notes in my iPhone, the fucking what bill to pay. Cause if I didn't have that shit, me and the kids, we'd be homeless, living in the Civic. Cause the only thing that's gonna come out is my car payment. Like, but I say this to say this, like, talk, communicate. Cause what do you hear, like, people that's been in married for 40 years or communication.
Yes.
And you hear the nigga in the background, a shot of whiskey, like, some shit like that. But that's gonna be me when I get old. Like, it took me a while to realize, like, you gotta communicate.
Yeah, man.
And don't go to bed mad.
Right.
Because you wake up with a fucking attitude and it'll be worse the next day.
Yeah.
So, y'all take what y'all want to take from that. I'm going to get beat up when I get home. I always say this shit. Nah, I'm fucking around. And I'm saying this in front of the camera, and she's sitting right there behind the camera.
Exactly. Yeah.
And y'all know I'm real. I'm going to say what the fuck I'm going to say. And like I was saying when she was in the bathroom, she's not crying because she's sad. And say if I'm wrong, but she see the growth in me.
Yeah.
Because this wasn't me before. You know what I'm saying? And she can't hold her emotions in. We already know that.
That's
Them bangs
dope.
ain't gonna hide them tears. But
That's dope though, man.
No,
Like,
man, like
I
I've
admire
grown a
that
lot,
shit,
bro, and I could say that. Before I couldn't say that shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
admire
But
that shit, bro.
like,
That's dope, man.
but don't follow my relationship. You know what I'm saying? This is our journey.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? Everybody got their own shit.
But I think the thing to take away from that though is that the growth that you're talking about, like being able to look at the motherfucker in the mirror and being like, bitch, you need to do something different. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'll be looking at her mirror, man. That
No,
shit big.
nigga,
too.
your mirror.
Oh, I see myself. And we, like,
No,
if
and
you-
being
if-
comfortable and who's
yeah,
looking
but if
back
you could
at
look
you.
in that mirror and be like, damn, do I want to be this guy
Exactly.
the rest of my life?
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. That's what I mean.
And you want to know what? I ain't even look in the fucking mirror. I just realized, I was just sitting there just like, I'm not only hurting myself and hurting her, I'm hurting my kids because they see what I'm doing and shit.
Right.
And how can I sit there and tell my kids, well, you shouldn't do this.
Right.
And you need to do this. Don't make the same mistakes I did, but I'm still doing that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I still got some shit to work on. Like, I when I'm speaking to my kids, especially the oldest, I'm like, my tone of voice has went down a couple volume, like a couple numbers, but that shit still, like I still want to hit him with that Mike Tyson punch out shit. But to say this, I was thinking about this shit this morning. I'm trying to word it. It's like, when is the right time to let something go that you love? And it could be in a good way or in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I'm saying this on the aspect of, I was speaking to Lori about this yesterday. We got this app called Life 360, and it's tracking our kids and where they're going.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about Trevor. Like, he's about to be 20, a young adult, and it's like, when is it a good time to actually let him experience life and be free? Like,
It depends.
in a good way.
Yeah, it
I'm
depends.
saying in a good way. So I'm just saying, when do you let something go
Right.
that you love, but in a good way?
So I feel like you just gotta let him be an adult, but you're never gonna stop being a dad.
Yeah,
you
but
feel me? So you're always gonna be there
I
to
know
give
that.
him that type
It's
of
just,
advice.
when do you know to let that chain go? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think the kid has to show you that he's
all
ready
right, see,
for that.
I wanted to hear that shit. So that means
He has to show you
we
that he's
gonna have to
ready.
keep him on this chain because he ain't ready. No, I'm saying this
no.
in like in a positive way because we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Like, they're older, like they're getting older, but they still don't know how to act the age that they're supposed to be.
I feel
Yeah.
you.
So we got to keep that hold on them until we know when.
Not me.
We never know.
Have fun, son.
Well, I say that. We say that shit all the time, man.
No, I'm dead
Bye,
ass.
peace.
No, because if, in my opinion, if I'm constantly trying to give you help, advice, not steering you the wrong direction, but you keep on, I don't want to say,
Acted immaturely.
because it's not even acting immature. It's just like, okay, I know you have to find your own way.
But
Please find your own way.
what did I say after that?
But if I gave you the tools for it and I'm trying to help you and I'm trying to make sure that you're not going through the unnecessary struggles, why continue to do it just so you can say, oh, I did it myself, I came out the mud? You sound dumb. You sound ignorant.
What did I say after that though?
I don't know. I'm just
No.
talking about me.
No, they
fuck?
it sounds good from somebody else.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
telling
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
Like, oh, I got this girl. It sounds good from her, and we've been saying the same shit. Or it sounds good from the other homeboys,
Yeah.
but I've been telling you the same shit.
So, I mean, yeah, that too. But it's like, okay, now you want to go that way? Cool.
Yeah.
Have fun. Like, got a mentor? Cool. See what he
Go
does.
at it, yeah.
Can you put some words right there?
Nah, I mean, do your thing. Like,
Reading rainbow. Like,
The more you know.
yeah. Who the fuck you?
I mean, it's just one of those situations where
Yeah.
you just gotta be like,
But-
all right, I'm here when you need me.
Yeah, so-
I'm not gonna actively call you and try to tell you how to live your life or anything. You've apparently shown me that you want to make your own decisions. Cool, have fun. If you need me, I'm here. But you know my
Yeah.
motto: let them die, they'll learn.
Wow. That hit deep. Holy
Never
shit.
heard that motto.
Dude, I don't know how they gonna learn if they.
You got a road plan? You got it. Yep, you hit that age.
What you mean role play?
He here.
I'm
What's
an
your plan?
NPC, bro.
Nah,
Hey,
but
Dominion Power don't see you as an NPC.
Hey, bro.
You sure?
You know what my plan is? Let me tell you what my plan is, bro. And I just.
You don't have to
heard-
tell us your plan. I just want to know that you
I
have
have
it.
it in
you
one
have
sentence. Yeah, I have it in one sentence.
No,
That's
no.
why-
whoa,
Don't-
one
and
sentence.
have-
Go ahead.
Don't tell your plan now.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you don't. Not everybody's gonna be receptive.
It's broken down. That's why.
You said
I
in one
can't-
sentence though.
Yeah, it's broken down, man. Look, ready? You gotta get rich off the 9 to 5. And let me tell you how to do that, right? You gotta use the 9 to 5 to fund the 5 to 9. That's it, bro. You don't spend nothing on the 9 to 5. And you get the 5 to 9 bread, that's your bread. That's your bread.
You rubbing off on this.
That 9 to 5, it's just
So you're using the 9 to 5 as a stepping stone to get to
Yep.
where you want to be.
I'm using the 9 to 5 as a stable source of income to show the bank when I'm ready to buy a house. When I'm ready to buy a car.
So what my actual question is, it sounds like that's one of your goals. Do you have a structured way to get to reach that goal? Is what I'm really trying to ask. Do you have your steps planned out over the next 5 years?
Yeah. That's with investing in businesses, STS, everything. Like that's with, just taking focus and stepping away from
Stepping out the matrix.
Yeah, stepping out.
My man done
complete the fucking
stepped
way.
out the matrix.
Yeah,
But he's
That's
still an
right.
NPC, so he ain't gonna like.
Or is
And
he?
I'm all-
Unless
already
he
an
charge
NPC.
that battery, them ain't glitching out and shit.
Hey, bro, NPCs in GTA, they only reset once, bro. So, and everybody, for me, I already reset it. Like, everybody else, they turn 18, they get to hanging out and shit, and
Damn.
don't reset yet. They're not ready.
So you're saying that we're all NPCs until we reach that level of consciousness. It's like, okay, I don't want to stay in this line. Let me make my own line.
Niggas that end up in, some shit, 16, 17, do some smoking, fighting, whatever, end up in jail or whatever you go type shit. Those people sometimes can really realize the most.
I'm sorry. Where else? Okay. No, I thought about it. He
I'm
said
thinking
go to,
because
go
depending
to
on what
jail
you
or
do
wherever
and
else they go.
Yeah.
I mean, you
talking
can go
about,
to juvie. You can go
I'm
to.
not
talking about
saying-
6 feet under and shit.
Yeah.
Bad places. I feel like those type of people really get the full reset because it's like, all right, I'm on my feet and I got one more chance. I don't want to do that again. I don't want because I know that's rock bottom.
So it has to be a life changing experience for you to get
Yeah,
to
and
that
for
point.
me, I was almost there.
Yeah.
But is it a good thing to get to that point though?
It's
when
not.
you know you can do shit to prevent that.
Everybody's climax is a different climax.
I think
That's true.
I think some people just do dumb shit until they get that epiphany. They don't know that they think that they're just living life until an epiphany happens where you get jammed up. You know what I'm saying? Then you fucking have to. So sometimes it does take a hard slap in the face to reset. 'Cause
But
you
what
don't-
if
you don't-
what if
Yeah,
the
like
play
my
was
shit.
already there? Like, hey, be careful because if you do this, you're gonna get caught up.
You mean like if somebody's actively telling
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
That makes the
some
outcome stronger.
some
100%. Because as soon as that shit happened, you just think you're like, yo, you was right. You can't say nothing. And I was in that
Let
same
them die. They'll learn.
right.
Shit, sometimes somebody don't even have to say that. You can just
Now
see.
you understand it.
You can see the way that they're living their life and shit.
And be like,
'Cause
definitely don't want that. I feel
you can be a fuck up how I was doing and still had positive people around you, and you're looking at them like, damn, I should be doing that, but I'm gonna go do
over
what I'm
here
doing.
and do this. Yeah.
So, damn.
It really goes to your goals too. So when I started
Didn't
writing
have none.
goals for
Having
myself,
goals,
that's
period.
what I'm saying.
Like
Didn't
you
have
said.
none.
You know what I realized too? I started asking the people I hang around. I started asking even girls, just random, genuinely coworkers, all that type of shit. Yo, do you have a calendar? People I'm close with, of course. Do you have a calendar? Do you have goals or whatever? Nobody. And I feel like after a certain age or whenever you get your first 9 to 5, I feel like that's damn near the day you should start having a calendar.
Yeah.
Like realistically.
So my question for you is, were you forced to get a 9 to 5, or did you choose to get a 9 to 5? Keep it a buck, because there's a follow up behind that.
You know, my parents are okay, so like the 9 to 5, my first one, it was for me in a way. Like I just wanted to
Get
say
some bread,
that I
right?
bought some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the time, I just want to say I bought some
And the reason why I asked that is because my second oldest, he wants a job now, but he wanted to start working at 15 so he can make money. I'm like, be a kid. Like, you don't need for nothing, you don't want for anything. There's really no need for you to go get a job right now. The only thing you have to do is be a kid, have fun. If you want to start a business, we can help you with that. There's no need for you to go to a 9 to 5.
Bro.
But they chose the 9 to 5 route instead.
Bro, those, like, when you work a 9 to 5 and you're young,
Well,
it really...
5 to 9.
It's
it's
either
not,
or, honestly. Either or. Like,
But had you been given that option, or had your parents said, hey, you don't need to work, like, stop doing that dumb shit, like, go sit down somewhere, be a kid, would you have still gone and tried to get a job?
bro, I had to stop working at Hardee's at the time because
Shout
I
out
kept
fried
coming
chicken.
home- I kept coming home
Yeah,
at
damn. He
1:30.
went from fried chicken to grilled chicken.
I was coming home at 1:30,
crazy.
bro.
In the morning?
Yes, I was deep cleaning the whole restaurant. Mind you, it's like not even a
You
mile.
do
from
look like
my
the
crib.
nigga that be in the bag. 23 flavors.
Not even a mile from my crib. My pops called me on the phone at 12. As soon as it hit, why you bring your ass home? What the hell you goddamn doing up there? Goddamn restaurant, boy. What the hell? I swear to God.
I'm working.
So you quit that day.
But like, yeah, I told my manager, I was like, yeah, I gotta focus on football and, you know.
So
and it
you-
was, yeah,
So you wanted to work, like,
yeah.
so you didn't necessarily have to,
Hell no, bro.
you chose to.
Yeah,
Why?
And
What was the purpose behind it?
this is also what I was gonna say earlier with working young. That money, like at the time, that quote I just said not too long ago, with getting rich off 9 to 5.
Yeah.
If you don't know that before you start working as you're young, that money is gone. Like if
Yeah.
nobody manages it, it's gone. Because at the time, bro, you gonna think you gonna save it. You gonna say you gonna save it.
I hope
That
y'all
next
listen to
check
this.
come,
Oh my God.
that next check come, it's gonna be either double it or less. One of them checks is gonna be gone.
Facts.
Because it's like, oh, this camera look nice
You got
as a
Chat
bitch.
GPT on your phone right now?
Hell yeah.
You got like an Apple AirPod.
He's saying ChatGPT giving him questions.
Yo, nah, that's
Nah.
some real shit though. I hope.
I'm
the
glad
young
you're saying
generation is
that,
listening to this.
because not a lot of people listen. Like, you don't even have, I mean, I know who you have in your corner. I already know who's backing you and staying in your mind. So not a lot of youth can accept that because of ego, because of pride, because of whatever dumb shit that they want to claim is going on in their life that's not really there.
Right.
So for you to do that, that's a testament. You even said, you know, I got some of my boys, you know, linking into the pod because they're seeing, hey, this is possible. This is something that can be done.
Yeah.
I don't have to sit around and bullshit and just chase after these hoes. I can
It
get
would
my
be-
mind right,
Bro, I'm telling
chase
you.
my dreams, chase my life, what I want to do, you know? So you're actively doing that.
My friends on this pod, like him specifically, the one who tapped in, he would literally fit so well, I feel like. Because me and him came from the same branch of the tree.
Yeah.
Like, literally the same exact branch. Niggas was in daycare.
Is this the branch still on the tree?
Shit's still there, bro. Shit ain't fall off at all. Shit
That's
have
what's
been
up,
through winter
though.
and summer, gang. Shit
I
crazy.
think it's just the leaves
IRL.
that. I think the leaves is just fall in the winter. The branches stay there.
I ain't gonna lie. I got into the workforce at 16. I've always, y'all know, I'm a sneakerhead, bro. Remember one year for school, we was going school shopping. My mom bought me some clothes and some shoes. Mom, them J's right there. She was like, bitch, I ain't buying you no J's. You want some J's, get a job.
Yeah.
I went to Little Caesars and got a job.
Hell
Bought the
yeah.
fucking J's, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what turned me on to the workforce so early,
Yeah.
was having that satisfaction of buying shit for myself, saying, I bought these
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
hell yeah. Shit, when I first started working, I actually started volunteering at the YMCA off of Indian River. and I started.
You was how old were you?
13.
13.
Yeah, so I started
Nigga with a beard
volunteering.
in the fucking
paid
YMCA.
With a beard. That's crazy.
Hey, stop running over there.
Crazy.
You're supposed to take a shower before you get in the pool.
Hey, little nigga, sit your ass down.
Nah. So
Get off the foosball table.
I won't volunteering there. I won't in the pool area. None of that shit. I'm not a certified lifeguard. What the fuck? Nah. So at age 13, because growing up, I had always wanted to be like a lawyer or a therapist. You know, somebody to help. So at 13, I was like, y'all need help here. You know, there's a lot of kids here that y'all need help with. I'm good with kids. I went.
He 13.
Nigga, let me finish.
How tall were you? Wait, please.
Hey, we can't be serious on this shit. Wait, I forgot. You started talking like a grown up and shit.
No, because at 13, I didn't
You got a
get
lot of
at
kids
least
here?
5 feet.
Nah, so look, man. I done told y'all on previous pods how I was raised. I was raised by like older people for one, and for two, the woman who raised me like I was her fucking husband. So I always spoke with kind of authority.
You were a lot more
Yeah.
mature than your age.
Exactly. So
Place
I'm-
the Epstein files right here.
no, dead ass. Like, you never know. Nah.
Damn it.
So, like, one of the events that I went to, I think I was like 11 or 12, and I'm sitting there holding a conversation with people that are our age now. And they're like, how old are you? 10. You speaking like a 13, 14-year-old. Nah. Just very aware. So
Yeah.
I was like, you know, I want to start working. I want to start helping. I went to the YMCA, so that's why I was like, all right, I see what type of people are here. This is where I came to for summer camp, after school, all that shit. So why not give back to what helped, you know, bring me up, essentially. So I started there at 13, got on the board of directors as a
At what age?
13.
Board of directors.
Yeah.
At the YMCA. At
And
13.
can't direct the fucking pod. That's
Word.
crazy.
Got it.
Damn.
45-minute late start today.
No, but I was on
Nah, that's
the
crazy.
board of directors as the youth,
Oh, okay.
you know, person.
Youth
Had the
ministries.
title as, you know, board member. Went to the meetings, spoke to different branches, you know, let them know what we got going on, you know, different ideas that we're thinking about bringing in. And yes, at 13, I was, you know, making moves like that, you know, just talking to power with power, because I'm like, hey, I know what needs to be done. I know what people want, because I'm in here ground level.
You still on the board of directors?
Nah, they got rid of me because I started working there, like, officially. And one thing that I have learned about corporate or any company that I've worked in, the moment you become
A threat?
a threat and not a pet, that's when they start getting rid of you. Whenever I have pushed back in a company, they find a way to get rid of me. Whether they let me shoot myself in the foot or they shoot me in the foot.
Because you speaking up for yourself and shit, man.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. I live on that shit.
And there was a lot of changes that I was like, hey, you know, things need to be made. Changes were made, like they got different managers, directors, so with different regimes come changes. They didn't like the fact that I was a youth board of director member, so
I-
ex-nate that.
So you started this at 13, you said, right?
Correct.
So basically, you're in a workforce environment
Correct.
at the age of 13.
And then
Is
I
that
volunteered
why-
there for 3 years.
Is that why you told your kid to be a kid at 15 when he wanted to go in the job force?
Correct.
Because you already knew.
Correct. And I tell all my kids, like, be a kid. Because my purpose of getting a job was just like, yo, I wanted to get money so I could get my own shit. But as soon as I started getting my own money, the person who raised me was like, oh, save your money. But then as soon as I try to save my money,
You take it.
she's taking it. Or she's asking me to go pick up some food and shit. I'm like, wait, I thought I was
this
the
was my
child.
We tell our kids that too. If you want something, get a job.
Like I don't ever ask my kids to buy me no food.
But
like,
we're not forcing them.
Sometimes I'll like bullshit around like, hey, since you going here, you know, grab me a taco or some shit. But I'm not gonna sit there like, oh, I see you out.
Right.
hey, bring me some food. Nah, if I want some food, I'll get my ass up,
Right.
go out the house and get my own fucking food. Because I'm the parent at the end of the day. So I wanted my kids to be kids, and I also wanted them to, like I said, if you want to start your own business, we'll invest. I don't want you working for other people because I've been there. I'm actively trying to get out of that, so why would I want my kids to follow in those footsteps?
Oh yeah.
Man, yo, shit. You want them Jordans, you better get a job.
That's exactly
But hey,
what I
you
was
riding
told.
past McDonald's, give me a 10-piece.
Nah.
I give you the money back.
But you know what? I got a funny story about that. I know everybody in this room has heard it. Mom, can I get McDonald's? You got McDonald's money?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got that McDonald's money. I tell you what.
My second oldest did that to me one day. We was driving. He was like, "Can we get McDonald's?" I was like, "Do you got?" He said, "I'll pay for everybody."
How fast did you pull it? Man, y'all probably passed that, bitch.
But you know what? At that point, I was like, "Cool, you can
gotta
get
respect
you and your brother something. I don't even want nothing,
Yeah.
cause I'm not about to take from you. Cause you giving you a little bit of last. That's for you and your brothers.
Yeah. You gotta
Respect
that. Yeah.
But what's dope is that I think that kid is a little bit beyond his years because he had the intuition to say,
I got
"Can we
everybody.
get McDonald's? I'll pay for everybody." You know what I'm saying? That's fucking that's dope.
I got
That's
it.
low key how I am on payday. Like every payday, I ain't gonna lie.
When you
Like
get
I
paid?
every Wednesday, bro.
Hey, so
Man, I wear size 10 in New Balance.
Oh,
I wear
And my
size 8.
kids-
My shoes gonna be cheaper than his.
My kids
It's gonna be in stock too.
I really try to raise them to be free thinkers, because I know how I was raised. I couldn't question anything.
Are you pushing education? I'm big on education, and you have a higher
Do
education.
you want to talk about that? Because we
So-
You
talked
have
about
a
this
higher
on
education,
Thursday.
so
It's pointless. It's pointless. I don't care who you are, where you come from. It's fucking pointless. It's fucking pointless, Dale.
please elaborate.
There's millionaires out there with no GED.
Yes.
that's why niggas be putting 2.9 GPA on their license plate of their Lamborghini Huracan.
Like, it's pointless. It's
No,
it's
no,
all
no,
a
no,
scheme.
no, no,
It's
no.
a higher learning is a thing. College, no. The system that they have, no. Because
So-
it's built to keep us in factories. It's built to keep us in fucking 9 to 5s, going to Nando's, shout out grilled chicken type shit. Like,
So no, okay. So you
don't even need a degree
So
to-
you're saying you're using higher education as something to earn money. When I speak a higher education, obviously it's to get the diploma to say that you've accomplished something, but
I don't feel accomplished.
there's other things that you took away from that college experience.
Oh yeah, people are shit.
But hold on.
Damn, this is not working out my way.
I'm fucking with you.
You can do the same thing. You can do the same thing that you did in college in the real world.
Yes and no.
No,
You
there's
can- you
some
can-
experiences.
You nasty in college. You can do the same thing in the streets
You can, but
and open up a book.
I've experienced it both ways. So I did TCC for summer school, and I've also done
Community college, if y'all didn't know.
yeah,
The same color as this.
it's pretty much high school. But TCC, I did that, and that was for summer school. But I did 4-year university. Experiences, yes, great. Almost died a lot of times. I can say going through that, you don't have to go to college to experience life, honestly. In my opinion, it's there as a, let me be the first one in my family to do it. Everyone else is doing it. My girlfriend's here. My boyfriend's here.
one to go to college?
Fuck no, my sister was.
I just want to elaborate.
Well, technically my mom was, but she dropped out because her sister died, so she stayed in Norfolk. Shout out Norfolk. Yeah.
Grilled cheese.
Going to college, I did experience a lot of great things. Shout out to the bros, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. That is my frat that I, joined. Had a lot of experiences. I think people go to college for stepping stones, networking. It's not needed because everything that I did in college I could have done outside and probably would have had a lot more fun because the college I went to was very small. But
like just the amount of you could take advantage of being in college.
correct.
You know what I'm saying?
It
'Cause
depends
there's
on
a
the school
lot
that
of
you go
resources
to.
that is true.
And that's why I said the school I went to. That's why I said it was pointless for me because there was no end game. Like no one who graduated from there has amounted to anything for real, like that they went to college for.
Right.
I went to school for graphic design. Windows and fucking doors.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I feel you.
Like I'm overqualified for a lot of the shit that's out here. Like
You go to YouTube University now.
exactly. Like I try to go get a job as a graphic designer. Oh, you need X amount of years of experience. Oh, I do in college.
Right.
Life. Oh, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
What the fuck you mean it doesn't? How does that not count?
Right.
I don't know, man.
That's why I say it's a setup, it's a system, it's a monopoly because going to college is just to keep the rich rich and keep us in the system thinking that we need to keep on playing by their game. If we build our own systems, build our own companies, build our own wealth, why do we need to keep on going to college learning what they want us to learn? They've said it year in and year out. They have it on record. We are going to put them in school so we can keep them in factories. Like it's nothing new. We're just keep on playing into the fucking game. It's time to stop it. Like why, since we're on that topic, why the fuck is Trump still in the goddamn office? I said it. He's a fucking pedophile. He's all in the Epstein files, but we here. Every other country has kicked them motherfuckers out.
Wait, can we? Never mind.
We're gonna talk about this shit. Keep going.
Wait, so what the fuck is
Keep
the Epstein
going.
file? He's in there.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Because I was
The-
about to
the
watch
child predator.
the
The-
Netflix shit. I
The
was
child
about to watch
predator,
it.
yeah.
Watch it.
Oh shit.
He's in
The
that
child
shit,
predator,
man.
yes.
Don't these dumb motherfuckers be like, no, he not. Nah, he's
So here's the thing: is that a lot of people are talking about the Epstein files and saying that, well, Biden's in there too, and all that.
All of them
What
need
they
to
fail to
go.
understand is that y'all are trying to protect someone.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck. Whoever's in there, they all
Yeah,
deserve a
protect
fucking
everyone
pain,
needs
kicking ass.
to go.
Everybody.
They was fucking
Yes.
savage.
Yes.
Taking turns,
Trafficking
doing all
them.
that shit.
Oh,
Whoever, I don't give a fuck if Barack Obama was in that
Yeah,
bitch.
hey, it
Y'all-
don't matter.
y'all
It don't
nasty.
matter. Yes.
Everybody must go.
Sorry,
like,
bro.
Yes.
no, fuck that. Because I think he was in that shit too.
I think it was.
They're all fucking related.
Bro, I don't give a fuck if you.
I mean, they're all in the
Nah,
office. That's,
No, they're
and
all
Epstein
related.
was rich as a bitch, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
That's the whole
That's
point.
how he. That's how he got connected.
That's where they say, oh, when your money's long, you can't be touched.
Is that tied
You
to
are
the?
nasty. You
Yeah.
touching
Tied to
little
everything.
girls, it probably
Or
was little
boys.
boys
Yeah.
too. You nasty.
Yeah.
Because y'all know how celebrities, right? They'll like, for instance, Lil Tony. Have y'all heard of him? He's,
Yeah.
like, coming
Yeah.
up. The one, and he was like, "Oh yeah, they see me on the top of the hill in this nice ass car, and they asked me something about a spiritual, like a commitment to pay him loads of money, drive nice cars, but he got to do some crazy shit.
Selling his soul.
Yeah.
He got to sell his soul. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, when we talk about these people, it don't matter what they're doing. Let's take this celebrity word out of it, because they're normal people just like us.
Yep.
They just got this power.
Money.
Take that, like money and all that shit, but you're still a normal person. You're touching these little kids, these boys, girls. You're nasty.
Yeah.
Sorry
And I don't give a fuck who it was. It could be Michael Jordan.
Yep.
You need to go under the jail.
There was another post. This girl, Keanu Reeves, went to a fucking job interview at Cracker Barrel. 33 miles away from her house. She went to the interview, called her mom, said that the interview was weird, it was weird energy. It's the last time she heard from her. She was found 6 hours away, crossed 2 different state lines,
From Cracker Barrel?
being trafficked. The only way they found her was the police stopped the truck for having a broken tail light.
Damn.
She was tied up, gagged up, and disoriented.
Fuck, bro.
I'm telling you, man.
This shit is happening, and everybody's still moving like the world
It's just
regular.
normal and shit.
We've been so desensitized to this shit via movies because, oh, I already knew this, but y'all call me crazy. Now y'all want to fucking
call
do
Cat
something.
Williams crazy.
Bro, they've been calling me crazy
You are
forever.
crazy. Nigga.
I am
Shut the
crazy,
fuck
and
up.
I'll play the fucking crazy. That's why motherfuckers hit me up. Oh, where you get your guns from? Fuck y'all. Should listen.
I don't know, man. I'm saying when we get big, because we gonna get big. I tell y'all niggas, if somebody come knocking on my door, nope. You can take my wife, but you ain't.
Oh,
I'm fucking around but I'm not selling my soul for nothing. Nah, that's crazy, bro.
There's no need to.
I think it was Channing Crowder from the.
I was just about to say
Yeah,
that.
he said that he
Yeah.
would sell his soul for like
For
$1
the
billion.
100
$100 mil.
What was Crawford was talking about? He's not getting back in the ring.
Right.
You know.
You
all
talking about the
that
light skinned dude with the
Yeah.
locks who used to play
Yeah,
football?
Yeah.
Yes.
He said, "I'll do it."
He said,
Has one
I'd
of
sell
them
my
niggas
soul
Tryna-
for
they
$100
tryna-
million.
they double back on it, and nah, bro.
Too late, you already
Has
said
anyone
it.
made it
Exactly.
out?
He said that's your character.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
when you say it, and you're being recorded, my
Yeah.
G, so you're
Yeah.
letting the people know that you want
Right.
to see that,
Bro.
that you're willing to do that shit.
He
We
said,
are not willing to do that
know,
shit.
And I know your character.
Did
Bro.
Kanye sell his soul?
No.
Which one of them niggas? Somebody.
No.
Kanye, he one of the ones who got away, but he kind of got broken at the same time.
I feel like they drugged his ass and made him Looney Tunes because he was saying some.
Is there
He was
something
speaking
wrong?
all the
crazy
truth. They
shit.
do that to everyone who starts speaking the truth. They try to do that to Cat Williams. They try to do that to Dave
that's
Chappelle.
what- Bro, and I heard.
Dave Chappelle said, "Fuck
Y'all
that,
see
can
what
have
they
that
did to
baby
Jim
now."
Carrey? I know y'all seen it.
When they.
Everybody saying that ain't him.
That's not him. Ain't no way he go from looking that way one week and then looking like a fucking clone the next. Different eye color, different face structure, different voice pattern, different voice tone. Yes, he's an actor. Yes, we know Jim Carrey's crazy. So he's either playing as a clone himself or they got his ass.
Nigga, they said Jamie Foxx was a clone. They said Kodak Black was a clone.
Hey, bro.
Where they make?
They
Because I
cloned
need to make
Tyrone.
me a clone.
While it's
Bro,
on,
that movie was funny.
while it's
I
on
ain't gonna lie, that
topic
movie was
about
funny.
movies, we need to talk about that Tyler Perry movie.
I haven't seen it
I
yet.
haven't seen it, so don't say nothing.
The College Road Trip?
Y'all are tripping.
Don't
bro.
say nothing.
Y'all gotta watch it.
I watched it today.
Where is it at?
we
It's
gonna
on
watch it.
Netflix
Yeah.
or.
It's
I'm
on
gonna be home.
Netflix.
I'm gonna come over here and watch it.
You
with
have to understand, I've watched so many Tyler Perry movies growing
Let
up.
me tell y'all something, bro.
You know one that hit me the most is Diary of a Black. The one when he got beat
Take
up.
your time.
He made that movie.
That was you?
Yeah, I picture Lori beat me up in the fucking tub and shit.
Bro.
Look, he under the water. Look, he what?
What the fuck?
And you know our motherfucker can't swim. I don't like water in my face, nothing in my face. So I'm look. Shit.
Nigga like a dead fish?
Nah, he was crippled and shit.
Oh shit.
He couldn't breathe.
He couldn't breathe under the damn motherfucker. Fucked up the rug and shit.
Nah, but yeah, bro. He made that movie literally strictly for y'all age. I swear, bro. Like, I'm not even joking. Anyone
I
past
think
the
I
age
know.
of-
I think I know what he's talking about. A certain scene.
Anyone-
You talking about the car ride?
nigga, every scene,
I'm
bro.
gonna watch it
Like,
tonight.
bro.
What's it on Netflix or what?
Yeah.
He was sending a message in that shit.
Say
That's
that
what I'm
loud.
saying, bro.
Wow,
I mean, yeah, he was sending a message, but here's the thing.
I think he sent a message in all movies.
Tyler Perry, man, you never know with him.
Damn.
Cause
Oh, man.
you good?
Yeah.
Took some creatine this morning.
What's the name? Ain't even eat breakfast yet.
Got a fat donkey or some shit.
And shout out grilled chicken. My bad.
But no, Tyler Perry though, he I think it's because some of the movies like just the poor editing,
Acting.
the poor acting, the poor editing. Like some of the,
Too, man.
cause I know you seen the show.
Meet the Browns?
No, Beauty and Black.
No, I didn't see that one.
Watch that one. That's some funny shit. Tyler Perry, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for the editing and that shit. But it's a good
Meet the
show.
Browns is one of my favorite shows of all time.
Cause you keep at your knees. So like I was saying,
Not today. I made sure I put
you
those.
put those.
Because it's a nice day outside. I might hike these up and shit. But nah, they trying to silence Tyler Perry. You know, when you start making money and you up there and you threatening motherfuckers like you said.
Cause then they say Tyler was messing with that one
man, dude,
actor
yeah.
dude.
Come on,
They
man.
say Tyler Perry's a gatekeeper too. Like he's
Do you think
stopped
he
a
is?
lot of careers from happening by putting a call out.
A lot of niggas could
What's
do
that?
when
What's
they
the
got
big
power, though.
the big comedian girl, the black chick was
Monique?
funny. He
She's
blackballed
small now.
her.
She's small now.
Is she? She claims that that Tyler blackballed
I
her.
do remember that.
I remember that, but I think you got to take accountability for yourself as
Absolutely,
well.
100%.
And you know,
bro.
she was a hothead.
I think there's two sides to it too. I think it's the accountability portion, but I think a lot of our people, when we get to a certain
think shit
status,
handed to them and shit like that.
we like, okay, we don't. Nah, get away from me.
Right, yeah.
Like, what?
I don't see.
I don't deal with that.
Because
It's kind of like in the fucking movie in Diary of a Mad Black Woman. The motherfucker became a lawyer, forgot where he came from.
What I'm saying on the aspect of Tyler Perry, man, he put mad people on this, and most of the people was black. But you see,
It's the same people.
But shit,
He hasn't changed anybody on that cast.
But
He's
I'm just
pulling the
saying,
Adam
though.
Sandler, so I can't be mad at him. Because Adam Sandler do the same
that's
thing.
true. That is true.
But maybe it's the people that continue to rock with him and know who he is.
Right.
Exactly.
And her being who she is, thinking, you know, I'm Monique. I'm this big actress.
She probably
and all that shit. I'm
Thought
this,
she was bigger than what she
yeah, what
was.
she was. Because motherfuckers got downfalls too.
Because like I said, I never liked Monique.
I never liked
I know
her.
that's some people flavor, but she just was never funny to me.
Nah,
She tried to
has her
over-
moments.
That shit used to get on my fucking
That
nerves,
shit was
bro.
like cringy.
She had her moments.
No, it's-
I can't lie.
That's cringy because had it been a show of a man doing that to a
Right,
woman,
yeah.
Sexual harassment and all that.
It would've been
I didn't
creepy.
even think she should have been in the Queens of Comedy. She's not funny to me, man.
I only like one movie that she had, and it was when she was a big bitch and she
Talking about
was
Precious?
no, not that one, but the other one when she was a model, whatever, and she was with the African dude in the movie.
I definitely didn't see it then.
It was the dude who was like from Blood Diamond.
You can name out all these fucking movies. That whatever movie you talking about.
You have to IMDb that shit.
Yeah,
bro. I don't know.
that shit had the Rotten Tomatoes of 17%.
It was an old ass movie. It was
Alright,
Baby
cool.
Fat or some shit like that.
Baby fat.
Oh, I thought you was talking about Babs or some shit.
No, I remember Babs. Oh damn, we got there quick.
She fucked up the time.
It's red. So
You said what?
it's red.
Oh, the battery, the battery.
Oh, so
The Batari.
Nah, we can close out though. Nah, damn.
So at the end of the day,
Brian still saw. He know how to talk to his wife now. We just gonna conclude. Swain was a fucking partier. He used to fuck man bitches and cut. Let me stop. Dale, he's still light skinned and shit. He
Always,
got
every day.
sponsorship by ice cream and shit.
I wish.
And we got an NPC.
Wheezy life.
Shout out, bro.
No, but let us know what y'all think, man. About therapy, about the times that we're living in with these Epstein files being unredacted and shit. You know, we understand that a lot of this is just a distraction, but what are we doing with this distraction? Are we gaining higher consciousness? Are we staying where we're at? Are we talking over the exit? No one knows. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Press the post notification button.
Take your time.
No, they threw me off because I heard them talking the whole time.
Nah, they talking about the Epstein's files.
Ah.
Yeah, he did it. He committed
Yes.
suicide.
Bitch, we're mic'd up, nigga.
They saying that he committed suicide.
Right.
They killed him.
That he was murdered, bro.
yeah.
Did you see the picture of the jail cell
Yeah.
after?
Bruh.
There's too many sheets. They don't give you that many sheets in jail, bro.
But not only that, but the sheet was hanging like this high.
Yeah.
How you gonna strangle yourself that high,
That
man?
man. He was swinging on that. Man,
So I think he's somewhere else, you know, chilling because he fulfilled his need for the higher ups and the elites.
Yeah, they got their own little island.
I'm staying away from it. My path is
We're riding commercial, guys.
enlightenment. You feel me? So
They be like, hey, we about to get on Delta. They be like, no, we got this great airline. No.
JetBlue.
Nah.
JetBlue.
Spirit. Nah.
You know what they say? Nothing beats a JetBlue holiday. Oh, JetBlue, Two Blue.
Boy, yeah.
I'm blue.
But it's always whenever you see the sound clip, it's somebody dying. What the fuck is you doing?
You about to set a fire on the set. Nah, man.
I'm glad I changed the battery in that bitch.
Nah, man. Like,
Nah, that bitch started going off the other day.
my
I said, hell no.
Oh, the beep.
I said, oh, hell no.
Nah,
Hell no.
Not the
Change
baby
that
house.
shit right now.
I didn't know where that
It's
motherfucker.
your boy.
Oh,
Oh,
It's your boy. Suburban art junkie. Straight from the gutter. You heard me? Yeah.
You heard. It's your boy, 3 Guy, and we have Velociraptors.
Sure.
It's your boy Dino checking in. I'll see y'all next week.
Disclaimer. Yeah, they can see.
It's your boy Weezy. Hit me on the gram. iPhone 17 Pro Max.
Weezy, live.
See live.
Why did you have to
Live.
shout out the
Why do you
phone?
have to shout out
Hey.
iPhone?
Navy blue.
Hey, orange.
Hey,
17 Pro. Orange junkie.
OD Green,
Oh, yeah, he got an Android.
Pixel 17.
Bro,
Chicken shirt.
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta shout out grilled chicken. We gotta get the we do gotta make a we do gotta like try to make that like a segment, man.